So this is going to be my Unit 5 reflective journal. For our Unit 5 we would basically ask to create a music video with a narrative. Personally, when I heard about we were doing this kind of format for our project, I didn't really mind. I thought it was a good chance for me to redo something I did in level 1, which was basically we did a music video. And I thought if I take what I learned from level 1 but then make it a lot more professional and a bit easier for me and a lot better for examiners. The first task what we did was an essay about the conventions in music videos. So we had to discuss the history of it and then analyze 3 specific genres of music video and then do a mise-en-scène analysis on them. So things you typically see in a rock video, the kind of things you've never seen in a rap video, and stuff like that. The groups that we were set up in, which is essentially tasks Korean and more, was a little tricky because we were set, instead of us picking our own groups, we were set into groups of maximum of 4, and then we would just create a pitch on our videos. That I found that a little bit easier because the people that I chose to work with, I've worked on with them before, so we knew exactly what we were doing and how to make it less strenuous, like less annoying for us. The pre-production we just delegated it easily. We just so at least 3 of us had, all of us had, essentially those 3 of us, we just essentially give us 2-3 documents each, and then we shared them to each other, which I thought was easy and really professional in a way. The filming was a little easier. The one thing we did really have to cope with was the weather. When the first days we were filming for our narrative, the snow began to fall. The first bit of snow began to fall, so it was really a little hard. But unfortunately, when we were filming, the snow had settled, so it gave us less hassle to work with compared to the rest of the week where it just became a snowy hellhole. The editing, it was not the best. I did not really like the editing, especially where parts of where we filmed, but what I meant to do was edit some bits of it out to make it less annoying, less bad, and make it a bit more professional in a way, which I did think was a good idea. The main thing I really liked about the project was, for me, I was able to do what I did in level 1, but more better in a way, which I did like. One of the worst things that we had was one of the teachers that was supposed to be teaching us. Whilst one of the teachers that we had was away, we had 2 supplies. One of them was level 1 teacher, and the other was just an agent, was essentially someone who was hired by an agency to help cover something. I always liked him. I personally always liked him. He was too annoying, too against us, I think, because when we get our briefs, that's the thing we have to follow. But then he thought of himself as better, so he decided to mod the brief, and none of us liked it. And how he gave us a set task, like where he gave us like a few days just to complete the pre-production. We didn't even have our groups. We have no idea the kind of music video we wanted to work on, or the artist that we were given. So that was a little bit harder for us. But luckily, the second teacher, the Unit 1 teacher, she helped us out by giving us music videos to analyse, and as well as doing it with us in class, which I personally thought was a really good idea for us. the teacher was just too. The first teacher, this one that was brought in, it was just too against us. He thought himself. I didn't know it was like him. It was, and how he was teaching us, it was basically wasting our time. It was contradicting why we had to come into college itself, and he kept saying things like, he gets paid and we don't. Alright, in the end, like we're here to make him look good, and he was essentially saying things that essentially made how contradicted people about how they go into why people go into the teaching and coaching industries. And seeing myself personally, that's something you don't really discuss with students. I've been with other teachers and they've never said that. Maybe one in the past, but then he got fired. So, but then generally most of the teachers I've been with, they never say anything about pay. They just focus straight on the thing that they come in to do, and that's the thing I really liked, and how he was going against the brief. That's especially when we had a sharp deadline, especially with we had a documentary video as well. It was a little strenuous, and how he was doing it, like, and going into things that weren't essentially the things that was being coming into quote unquote be paid for, personally. But yeah, the music video turned out okay, better than it's worse than I would have imagined, but it's hopefully good enough to get me and my group that good grade that we want. So that's just going to be it for now. Bye.